If you understand this principle, comment this below. My mind is not accessible. Because protecting your mind is one of the greatest forms of psychological defense. Silence also reveals something interesting about many. When they cannot provoke a reaction, they start pushing harder. They repeat themselves. They change tactics. They attempt new strategies. And during this process, they often expose their true intentions. Version 1 reacts too quickly to notice this. Version 1 becomes emotionally involved in the moment, but version 2 watches quietly. Version 2 observes patterns, and the observer always sees more than the participant. When you observe people long enough, patterns become visible. You start noticing when someone tries to provoke guilt. You start noticing when someone tries to create pressure. You start noticing when someone attempts to control the narrative. Once you recognize these patterns, manipulation becomes much easier to detect. And once you detect it, its power weakens. Because manipulation works best when it remains invisible. There is another hidden rule most people ignore. It is the rule of strategic scarcity. If people have unlimited access to your time, your attention, and your emotional energy, they begin to take it for granted. They expect quick responses. They expect immediate reactions. They expect explanations. But when your responses become limited and controlled, your silence gains value. Your attention becomes rare, and rarity changes perception. Scarcity creates importance. When your attention becomes scarce, people begin to respect it more. This is why silence is not weakness. It is controlled presence. You decide when to speak. You decide when to respond. You decide when to engage. And that control changes the power dynamic of interactions. Warrior, drop this affirmation in the comments. I control my value, because the moment you control your attention, you control your presence. At the highest level, silence becomes more than a tactic. It becomes a mindset. Version 1 believes he must always respond.